So Beth comes storming over there. She like, how did that bag get in my backyard? So I'm like, I don't know. You tell him. She like, I never had his bag. His bag was never in the backyard. So my mama like, I don't care where the bag was at. You got your bag, right? So Roy was like, yeah. So my mama say, and everything that he unzipped it. He didn't pull everything out. He just unzipped it, looked, he confirmed that he saw what he saw. And he was like, yeah, he like everything there. She said, okay, I don't care what's going on, long as he got his bag. So he like, dang, Beth, you had my bag the whole time. Beth like, I never had your bag. So my nana like, okay, we going back in the house. Shut the door. My mama say, what I'm about to do. And my mama shut the door, right? And we locked the door. And my mom, my dad, Fred, all of my nana, they went out into the back. Now it's me, my cousin, and Mark, okay? Now, mind you, I got to still finish cooking chicken. I only got a few pieces done. I don't like to pound my chicken together. And then plus on top of that, I got to go to Caleb. I got to go to Boo Man room because he wanted some Orange Sunkist pop. So I go ahead, I go in my mom's room, grab a few cans, knock on his door a little bit more. Knock on his door to the point that I get the bam. And I'm like, Caleb. He opened the door. He like, yes. He like, I was busy. I'm like, doing what? He like, something. I'm like, he like, nothing. And then I saw that he had a cup. So I already knew what he was doing. I'm like, ew. I'm like, here go your pops. He like, yeah. He like, it's perfectly natural. And he started laughing. He was just weird like that. So boom, I shut the door. I go downstairs. So my cousin like, what's up with that Beth girl next door? She act like she always got a problem. I'm like, man, she always telling on me this, that. So Mark like, man, I'm tired of her. He like, I wish I could put my hands on her. So my cousin like, I can. So I'm like, shoot, let's go outside, right? I'm like, let me finish frying this chicken. So I threw the next batch on. Shh. My mama come in, check on me. So my plan is to go outside and we're going to go and see what Beth on. So my mama comes, she like, is some chicken ready yet? I'm like, yeah. So she said, okay, I'm going to take Fred some and my mama some. She like, they getting on my nerves out there. He already hungry. So Fred comes in right behind my mom after she said that. He like, man, Rody Doty, he like, I really want to taste the chicken. He like, my pops, well, our pops said that you make good chicken. So I'm like, well, that's what they say. I'm like, I really don't know. So he got one of the wings. He ate it. He like, oh, I'm in love. He like, you made it so good. So he like, let me get 11 pieces. We put some, you know what I'm saying, Sweet Baby Ray's on there. Boom. He takes it. My nana comes. Boom. She get her plate. My mama really don't eat like that. My dad got a couple of wings. I'm still frying though. Because I still got my cousin, my other cousin. I still got Mark. I still got me. So I'm still frying. So my mama like, okay, we're going to be in the back. Just keep frying. Fry the whole pan. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting put to work. I just left work and I'm still getting put to work. I've been on wings all day. Okay, I want a little bit of me time. But she got me dropping wings for the whole family. But I ain't tripping on it. So boom, I'm making some more wings. And all of a sudden, right, my cousin Anita, she's in the living room. So she looking out the window, but she see Beth. Beth like in the middle of the street talking to this boy, but the boy name was Cody. He was real cool, but that was the one that she was hanging with at first when she had bumped my mama, right? And it was the guy that I said, son broke. That was him. His name is Cody. So Nita was like, there go Beth right there. So I'm still frying chicken out. In the kitchen, we had like this little, I don't know how to say it, but we had like a little box area. We could kind of like see in the living room. So I'm like, okay. So she like, I'm finna go out there. So Mark like, I dare you. She like, you don't gotta dare me. I'm already going. She like, she ain't finna be messing with Rody Doty. And so my cousin walks out the door. So I'm like, oh my God. So I cut the eye on low and I shoot out the door. Mark shoot out the door. Mark like, oh. I'm like, move. I'm like, you just pumped the head up. So we go outside and Anita was like, Beth. And so she looked, she like, what? So Anita was like, you got a problem? So Beth like straight ignored and kept talking to Cody. So Anita like, oh, maybe she can't hear me. And Anita got the walking over. Now, my cousin Anita, oh yeah. Worst nightmare. You don't want to play with it. When I tell you, she'll sock you in the mouth while you're talking. While you think you buffing and talking tough, she already about to swing on you, okay? So boom, she go out there in the street with Beth. So Mark like, come on. So we walk. I'm like, hey, Anita, come on. I'm like, I'm still cooking. So Beth like, hey, don't walk up on me. So she say, why you got a problem with my cousin? So she said, I don't got a problem with your cousin. She said, and I ain't got nothing to do with you. This got something to do with me and Rody Doty. So I'm like, but what did I do? I'm like, I thought you was going to tell my mama that we got into it. She like, I was trying to say yo, but I was trying to say, I said, you ain't got to save me. So my cousin need to say, oh, you ain't got to worry, Rody Doty. I'm you today. I'm you. She want to move, move. She say, come on, budge. It's all cool beans over here. Jump. I bet you won't jump. So Beth was like, I get my sister to beat up on you. So she said, please go get your sister. So she went to go get her sister, Nikki, her little sister. Now, her little sister was tall, but Beth and Anita is the same age. And Anita got hands. So Nikki comes out and she tries to she runs straight out. So Beth already had told her like what was happening, because the way that Nikki came off the porch, it was fast. Okay. It was real fast. It was like lightning and nobody was ready. Right? We saw Beth. She opened up the door. She said something to Nikki, and Nikki was just like, phew, and she ran to Anita. She was like, and she got to swinging on Anita. She hit Nita one good time. Boom, I saw Nita whole face. Mark like, yo! So now at the point, Cynthia's coming out. Kenyatta is coming out. It's people that's coming out on the block. It's a little bit late, but people are outside. It's warm outside. So people are outside just doing them. So people out there chiefing, doing Zaza, like in a car, hanging out. Everybody just out. So it's a fight in the middle of the street. So Anita was like, oh, she hit me. And Anita just grabbed it and just slung it into one of the neighbors' cars, the alarm going off. So Anita started choking her, smacking her, and smacking her. Beth come over and grab Anita. So at this point, it was like, yo, I gotta dive in. I gotta dive in. Somebody finna have to lose it. It ain't finna be my cousin. So I grabbed Beth. And I don't know why I grabbed her like this, but you could tell that I was heated. I said, boom, you can hear the smack. When I grab, like you can hit, fuck up. You can hear, fuck up. Right? I hit the neck and she turned around. She tried to grab me, but I moved and I shot the cables on her. I just threw my whole leg, boom, tripped her leg, boom, she fell. Nikki go one way, Beth on the ground. I'm holding Beth, but Beth grabbing me and swinging on me. So I'm like, oh, I'm trying to dodge, right? So Mark like, hold on. So Mark end up coming and putting his knee on her. So I'm like, no, Mark, stop. So I gets up. Beth gets up. She like, come on. So now Beth trying to swing on me. I'm like, Mark, go get Mom. So she swings on me. I move. I hit a cop, connect. She connects me. Boom. Now I'm bum rushing her. I picks up. All of a sudden, I don't even know what Anita got going on, but whatever Anita had going on, she must have put Nikki down. She must have put Beth's sister down, because Beth's sister didn't run up no more. Because Anita ran over there. I didn't even know where it came from. She picked up Beth like sideways, but you know, like how you pick up somebody and you wasn't expecting that weight was heavy. She was like, it was a little stump. It was a little stubborn. She stubborn a little bit. Let Beth go. Boom. She was like, get off my cousin. Bah. I come over there. Boom. Now we going crazy. So Nikki done went to go get Joanne. My brother went to go get my mom. Everybody coming out. Everybody huddling. My mama like, why are you outside? Why are you outside? You supposed to be cooking. You gonna burn my house down. So I'm like, that's her. So Anita was like, no, TT, that's her. She act like she got a problem. She tried to hit me. Woo. So it's everybody just trying to explain except all at once. We end up going into the house. Everybody separate. We go into the house. My mama like, what are y'all doing out there? So Anita was like, no, TT, this what happened. She get to tell her, right? She can tell. She was like, no, if Beth one got the problem, why was she just mad? She trying to run up on Rody Doty, woo. So she said, let Rody Doty, if she try to run up on you again, I want you to beat the brakes off her. Matter of fact, I'm going to beat the brakes off her for free. Because ain't nobody going to be putting their hands on you but me. So I'm like, I didn't know if she had my back at the moment or what. Like, but okay, but I'm going to take whatever I could take. So boom, my mama go out in the back. I finished the wings, right? My mama tell us don't go outside no more. So I finished the wings. Boom. Everybody end up leaving. It's time to get ready to go to sleep. My mama is in the jacuzzi. I'm getting her ice water ready, you know, the same ritual that I normally do. So as I'm washing her back, and she in the jacuzzi, the whole house no wind down. Everybody is in their primary spot. Everybody is in their home, right? So my mama say, how did that bag get on Beth's side? Why you didn't been say that Beth had the bag? I said, because I didn't know until they tried to jump us today. She's saying all of a sudden she just said that out the blue and he didn't hear it. I'm like, yeah. She said, why y'all didn't come right behind us? What took y'all so long to come in the house? I'm like, because me and Mark was nervous. We were scared. She said, Roddy Doddy, you know I know y'all. I said, yeah, but we didn't have the bag. She said, okay. I want you to keep sticking with that, okay? She said, but whenever you're ready to tell me the real truth, I'm open for the discussion. She said, but I know that you guys had that bag first. I'm like, we didn't, Mom. She said, okay. Okay, y'all didn't have it. I believe you. So, boom, case closed. I go to my room. After I wash her back, it's time for the next day. Now it's time to go to school. Me and Mark, we get ready, get dressed. It's a normal day. My Nana's supposed to be leaving the next day, right? Thank Jesus she's about to get ready to go. Fred and I already had dipped already. My dad is already going to work. It's just me, my mom, Caleb, Mark, and my Nana. So Mark get dressed, boom, we're about to get ready to go. So as we getting ready to walk, right, to our bus stop, we see just Beth, right? But we don't know if she wait. It look like she waiting on somebody because she like at the stop sign. She not at no bus stops. She just right by the stop sign. She ain't even close to the subway train. She just right there by this bus stop. So I'm like, there go Beth. So he like, she run up, I'm gonna hit her. I'm like, all right. So she looking like mean mugging us, but she ain't say nothing. Boom, his bus come my way. My bus was coming same time, but I let my bus skip. I want to make sure my little brother good. I don't care. I'm gonna make sure my brother good. No matter if he right, wrong, win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna make sure he good. So he get on the bus, boom, he gone. I'm waiting on my bus, so she walk up. She say, "Are you by yourself now?" I say, "What?" She said, "You by yourself now?" I said, "Yeah, I know." Boom, and I hit her because the way she came to me, I hit her. Boom, she grabbed me. So now I'm like, get off me. Oh, and I'm hitting her, right? We're tussling. This girl gonna rip my shirt. We're tussling, right? So these people that was coming out the house, it was like, parents. And their kid was coming out. They broke up the fight. They're like, hey. I'm like, don't tell me like you ripped my shirt. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna let my mama know what you just did. You just tried to fight me. She like, no, you just told a story on me. You put that bag in my yard. So now it's a whole big ordeal. Dude was like, y'all can't be fighting in front of my crib. He like, I'm gonna call the police. So Beth ended up sharing the scene. He looked at me. He said, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. Now I'm going to school with a ripped shirt. I get to school, boom. It's a perfect successful day, right? We get into the middle, right? So now it's time for lunch. I see Brianna. Brianna comes to me. She like, I miss you. I'm like, no, you don't. And I'm like, why you all the way up here? You breaking the line. You should be in the back. She like, I want to talk to you. I'm like, you don't want to talk to me? She like, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be asking, can I talk to you? I'm like, you don't love me. She like, Roshan, I love you. I'm like, I liked you so much. I'm like, until that dude gave you a bracelet. I'm like, that really broke my heart. And she was like, I wasn't trying to break your heart. She was like, I didn't even know he was going to give me that. She like, look, I don't want to talk about this in the cafeteria. I'm like, all right. I'm like, we could probably talk later before the game start. She like, yeah, the game start at 7. She like, you want us to pick you up? I'm like, nah. I'm like, it's at the school. So I'm like, I should be able to make it. She like, okay. So boom, she ended up sharing away. But it was like, I could feel that she missed me, right? And it was like, and she was looking beautiful too. She had like little lip gloss on. She was kind of looking like, little cutie passy. Give my little attention. And it was bold that she came to me and she just let me know she still loved me and she missed me. So I kind of liked it then. And then plus Yo-Yo fronting me, played me to the side, you know what I'm saying, at work. So I'm like, all right, it's whatever. You played me, but shorty that actually really loved me and liked me, she's still fighting for me. So I was still liking that. So boom, I'm going on here doing my lunch. The next few periods come. I go to the gym. I see Brianna. I'm changing in the locker room. She squeezed my posterior. I'm like, ooh. She like, still juicy. I'm like, don't do that. She like, yep. So then she grabbed me from the front. She like, ooh, come here. I'm like, ooh. Stop. She like, mm-hmm. And so the girl came, one of the cheerleader girls like, oh, and then the basketball player like, I see y'all over there. I'm like, man, she playing too much. I'm like, stop. So then we separate and I go to my locker area, right? And I change up and stuff like that. Boom, I go out there, we practice, and the coach like, look, y'all, we got a game. It's a here game, so be here 6 o'clock to get your practice on. And then for the cheerleaders, you know, that their coach will be here, so come at 6, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Now, school is getting ready to get over with. I'm in my last class. School is over. Boom. I end up walking out, and Brianna comes, and she grabs her. She like, nope, you can't leave out yet. And I was getting ready to leave out the school. I'm like, why come I can't? I'm like, look at my hand. She like, give me a kiss first. I'm like, make me. So she grabbed me by my shirt, and she kissed me. And this time I kissed her back. And so she was like, ooh, still soft. And she walked away smooth, right? She walked away smooth. I'm like, all right. So boom, I get on the bus. I'm chilling. I get home. Nobody's there. I'm first, right? Boom, Mark get home. Now, I'm in my room. I'm in my room just chilling. My nana's not there. I'm in my room chilling. I hear front door now open. I hear Caleb coming up. Do, 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 do. He knocked on my door. Do, 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 do. I'm like, who is it? He like, it's me. I open the door. He like, I just want to let you know you in trouble. I'm like, what? He like, you in trouble. And mom coming in. I'm like, I'm in trouble. He like, you and Mark is in trouble. I'm like, what? And he's like, oh. And he get to taking off his clothes. I'm like, Caleb, what? My mom like, Rody, Dodie, and Mark, come here right now. And I'm like, the voice, it was like she strained this. I'm like, what happened? Man, we come upstairs, my nana right there, with the bag that we stashed in the garbage can in where the wood was at.